Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tüda ileyh ve mere leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh ve mere leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh ve mere leyali ve tulet devam. Muhammeden Resulullah. Resul ya Seyyid-i Medet la havle la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim. Tarikatına esvah ve hayrun fi cemiyah.
Our path is the path of the Word of God. And it is our intention to listen to Him and to only follow what He tells us to do, to follow His word. We ask our Grand Sheikh for heavenly support, that they shall support us on our journey, and that they are only companion and guidance. And without a doubt, the human being is on a journey. How do you want to start a journey without a guidance and without a companion? He is the guidance, He is the companion. O Lord, be our guide and be our companion. The one who is with Allah doesn't need to fear anything. Who is with Allah doesn't need to worry. The one who is with Allah doesn't need anybody else. O you people, the Lord tells us, I sent you into a world that you call the world of the animals, planet of the animals. You can also say planet of the apes, because the apes are closest in relation to us. So we say in German, don't turn yourself into a fool, don't turn yourself into an ape. What do they don't know why they say that. Why do they say that? Don't let yourself be fooled as an ape. Why don't they say, don't let yourself made into a giraffe? But where do they tell you don't let yourself turn into a monkey? And that's how we dive into the ocean of the words that had been told at some point in time by a saint, by a wise person. And we just repeat what he says, like why and how it came. Why do they say that? Don't act like a monkey. Because the last creature in this world, before the human being was created, was exactly the ape, the monkey. After the monkey, the human being had been created. And the ape, the monkey, is closest to the human being, like the highest form of civilization in the world of animals. In the civilization of the world of animals, in all creation, the ape monkey was the last to be created. And it's the highest form of creation in that world. And that's why Darwin just kind of misunderstood that part, because he didn't believe. The world of animal had stopped with the monkey, with the creation of the monkey. The world of the animals was finished, was complete in creation. Allah stopped there with creation of the world of animals. With the world of the plants, the date tree is the highest civilized form of creation in the world of the plants. And that is why the date tree has got a female tree and a male tree. And they are getting fruits together, and then they've got little small fruits coming out of it, and little baby dates. Did you know, my brother? O you people, I sent you into a world that you call planet of the animals, planet of the apes. And don't let yourself turn into a monkey, to act like a monkey. You are humans, not apes. But everyone that is coming into this world is getting into the state of an animal. Firstly, you are being chosen to be a human. That is the goal, and that is your destiny. Every animal, it means, got an animal name: ape, gorilla, chimpanzee, fish, hawk, shark, goldfish, dog, cat. Every form of animals got its own name to it. So the race is a cat, race dogs, race mouse. And the human being got the name, the race of a human. So now we have to start from the beginning for us. They tell us, for us to understand. Humans without belief, without a true belief, without the right belief, without a true guidance, without a true guidance, without a true guideline to follow. From the state of being an animal to the state of being a human, how to transition, or how to get there, how to achieve that. There's so many humans that are in the form of a human. That is the human race. That's why we say they are in the shape of a human. They claim, I'm a human. Yeah, it's true. The cat also states, I'm a cat. The dog says, I'm a dog. Wow, wow. And the cow says, moo. So she's got a high Q. And we say, we are humans. We are from the race of the humans. But the behavior is that of an animal. And that is the secret, my brother. So let's keep on listening what they tell us. What is the task of all the 124,000 prophets? for them to teach us the techniques, give us the guidelines, and actually show us the way how to get from the state of an animal, from the behavior of an animal to behaviors of a human being. How to get there. How from the being of a monkey, from an ape, being apes, into the being of a human. That is spiritually a meaning of spiritual meaning. And everything's God. There's always a foundation. Darwin told us the truth, but with the intention to have lied, and not to precisely tell the truth. Like we are from the behavior of a ape to a behavior of a human being. That is the difference. But in its essence, we are nothing different than those animals. They've got a body, they've got an ego. We've got a body, we've got an ego. But we've got something in addition to become a human being. We've got skills. We got the opportunity that actually can help us to turn into a human being, and that differentiates us from the animals, and that is the mind. And the mind got its companions, the faith, the belief on the right side, and a sense of shame, values of morality, virtues, and they are together like the three musketeers. And I'm in the middle with the beard. We are the three musketeers. And that skills, that talents, that opportunities, that grace of God that He didn't grant to the animals, He gave to us. Those who are in the shape of humans. We are animals in the shape of humans, because the ape looks kind of similar to us, right? If we act like a monkey, we do look like them. We've got this kind of shape, and they've got this kind of shape. A cat has its own shape, and the dog has got its own shape. But what differentiates from another, what is different, is the behavior, how we act. So many humans in this world are wandering around and claim to be humans, but they actually walk like animals, they behave like animals. How do they feel themselves in this world outside? Like animals or like humans? Even holy places like places of pilgrimage like Mecca or Medina, they act like animals, and they claw at each other. Get out of my way! So for them to have their own free way and get faster to their destiny, and they hurt each other at a place that is sanctuary, that is sanctified, and they are humans and believers that are meeting at the house of the Lord for a very holy job, a holy task, to get faster to the wall of the house of God. One got an elbow from the other, and the other one got a kick to the ass. And the one is flying to the one side and the other one to the other side, and then the path is clear. And I'm with God. I got to the house of God. I got to God. Even at those sites, we are acting like animals. So, it's not easy to be human. And the Lord says, I destined you to become humans. That is your destiny. So many thousands of people I saw in over 30 years of my life as a Sheikh, and they ask me, Sheikh, what is my purpose? Become human. I am a human. Wait, the shape? yes, you get a face of a human being, but you are, your destiny is to become a human, to become the true human in the path of religion. The path of religion, all of the prophets came, the religion of God, that is actually the path to God. Animals don't have a religion. The world of animals don't have a religion either, and the world of minerals don't have a religion. A human being, I believe, I even believe the angels don't have a religion. The human beings got a religion. Where? On this planet. In paradise, there is no religion. And there will never be religion. Why not? Because religion means the path to God, the guidelines to God. For those who are turning into a human, that were destined to become a human, that is their job and task and their mission on this planet. It's our mission to get from the state of an animal to the state of a human being, and to get there eventually. And only religion can teach us that. And I sent you the book, like all the explanation and the guidelines how to operate, what to do. Do you understand now why the importance and what's the importance of religion? The importance of the prophets, the messengers. Yes, without religion it doesn't work. Without those guidelines, as religion is the guidelines, how to get from the shape of a human being to actually to get to become a human being, because no animal gets into paradise, only the human being does. And the human that actually got there to get from the animal to become a human, true human being, they will enter. As our being here are like animals, because every animal needs food and water and sleep. And they need a certain wellness club where you can relax and can relieve yourself. A wellness club, which is a toilet. The angels don't need that. Angels don't need any food or drink or toilet, my brother. And the level of a human being is above the level of the angels. From the state of animal being, eating, drinking, toilet, from that state, to get to the level of the angels, which is a level before the level of the human being. It's not the end of it. It's not the finale. Oh, I turned into an angel. I'm an angel, I can do it. No, the human being, and to be in the level of a human being is above the level of the angels. The saints don't have to eat, don't need to drink, they don't need toilets. The saints, the enlightened ones, that have been enlightened with the light of God, they reached above the world of the angels, but because they are living in the world of animals, still have to keep those traits, eating, drinking, toilet. But in reality, they don't have to anymore. Maulana Sheikh Nazim once said, I was in Medina for 6 months with my Grand Sheikh in a retreat. In retreat, when you are in retreat, you only get one piece of bread, one bowl of soup, like 50 grams of soup, and that's it for the day. For 6 months, he got his portion, and his Grand Sheikh didn't reach for his portion, and he gave it all to me. He was pushing it to me, and he didn't eat, didn't drink, and he didn't sleep non-stop. He was praying, and that it was for 6 months, because he was in the state of angel, And he was on the level of the angels where he did his prayers without getting distracted by his food and drink. Not even for one moment. So that he wasn't distracted from food, drink, toilet. That's where he was. And you can get there. It's not a big thing not to eat, drink. To be above that, beyond that, besides God, is the level of the true human being. In paradise, we will eat and drink, not to satisfy a need, to satisfy the third, but to actually to enjoy food and drink. And there is no toilet. Everything is going to turn into light. It's light food. And we don't need any religion. Because you are a human being. Only human beings get into paradise. Animals don't. Where do those human shapes go into? Well, if they haven't gotten there to become humans, they go to hell. Because they still insisted on acting like animals. They claimed to be human, but acted and behaved like animals. They will go. They were clawing at each other. And they were kicking each other, but never were representing God. They will go there. I sent you in the shape of human beings, but to be a human being, you need the meaning of human beings. In the oceans of meanings, you need guidance, actually, to turn from an ape to a human being. That is what it's meant. That's it. Don't act like a monkey. That is the secret. Otherwise, a Darwin is going to come to you and turns you into an ape. So don't act like an ape. It's such a fine line, the ape. They also walk like or act like a human being closely. And with your anger and your lust and your desires and feelings that you don't control, and walk and talk like that, you are a monkey. Only your shape of human beings is different. The cat doesn't act like a dog. Your behavior decides, your actions, where do you belong to? And the prophets came, 124,000 of them. Saints in numerous numbers came to stand by our side on our journey from the state of animals to the state of human beings. That is the journey. From the being as an animal to become a human being. And they are our companions, and they are our guides, and they are leaders to us, and they are the mercy of God and the light of God. They are the pictures, photographs of God. And then we send them to go to hell. We can do it our own, by ourselves. If you look at yourself in the mirror, you may look like a human being. The cat also looks like a cat. You look like a human being, but inside you are an animal. And the ego, that's how now we get to the identification of ego. The ego is the animalistic behavior. That's what we call ego. That's what it is. Body and soul. Body, spirit and soul. But nobody knows what's the difference. Nobody really knows what that is. Even the Germans don't know it. They always mix it up.
Hat kaputte Zähne, ach, habe ich vergessen.
The body, it's meant the ego. The ego body is desires of an animal, has needs. The body is the animalistic part. The animals also have a body of an animal. They've got no mind, they've got bodies of an animal. That's the level of understanding we have to say. Isn't it now interesting? So the body, they are all beings, like beings, all those animals, but in true form, everything is an animal. When Mehdi a.s. and Isa a.s. will come, they will turn this world into a world of humans for the first time ever. At first, with the time of Prophet Muhammad, wherever they were, the prophets, when they came, wherever they came, they were the only true human beings representing that human being. And the whole planet's going to turn into a world of humans when Mehdi a.s., the Prophet Jesus, come. And then this whole world will turn from the world of the apes to the world of the human beings. For the very first time ever. Everything that is walking and talking in the world of the animals are the body beings. Ego pure. And when we talk about the body, and so the body is the ego, the spirit is the soul, and the mind. So this is all about its mind, body, and soul. And even the Pope didn't know, but now he's listening. He can. I send you in the form of human beings. Why? The cat looks differently than the dog. You look differently than the ape. Close, but still different. Don't act like a monkey. Turn yourself into a human being. And I sent you surgeons, beauty surgeons, and those were the prophets. How do you call those teachers for the models to walk like a catwalk? They get someone how to act and move nicely on a stage, and you can take a farmer's boy or a farmer's girl and they teach them how to act like a noble person, not like a donkey monkey, on the stage and to get applauded while on stage. And the prophets are just like that, and the saints. They turn our farmer boy characters so that we shall be applauded at the stage of God by the angels and humans. So for you to get from the state of the animals to get to the state of a human being, I actually send you instructions how to do that. That is a manual, that is the Holy Quran. Everything is written. Everything is written how to act. For you to learn, I sent you life coaches, counselors, life counselors, the prophets, and the messengers, and the saints I sent to you for them to teach you, for them to explain what the textbook is telling you, what you didn't understand, that they actually show you how to do it. If you don't understand the theory, that they can see in practice, in practicality, in life, what they actually show us and guide us, and how we should live and what we should do. And they actually are exemplaries to us. They are the mastermen for us, because not everybody can understand the book, but how to act and to move like everybody else, and then you understand, that's how I have to do it. Now I can copy that. And through copying, will actually turn into, if you copy someone so much, you will become a master, because with practice comes mastery. And that is religion. Religion is to get from the being of a human being to get there from your now animal being. The human beings, now we are to turn from that we don't only look like a human being, but actually are human beings, from how we behave, not only how we look, but how we behave and act. Then we are perfect. And so the body, and you turn the body also into a holy being. So it's not animalistic anymore. Like eternal cells that are alive, and in Arabic you call them like an artificial body. So you turn your artificial body into a true body. Like it's a fake body. You turn your fake body to a true body that is eternal and not like immortal, mortal. So it means true. That you get a true body that actually belongs to a human being and not to an animal. And that body, my brother, doesn't have to poop. Nice. Now we've got more time to eat and drink. What? And the true human body is in need of anything, only of his creator. Nothing of this materialistic world. It doesn't need anything of that. So what body does is in need of that. The animalistic body is that. As a body of an animal is in need, needs to drink, needs to feed, needs to go to the toilet. They are in need. The Haqqani wujud only are in need of God, the light of God. That's why in paradise everything is food from the light of God. And now we are listening, actually. Even the fruits of paradise. In the Garden of Eden, in the Garden of Paradise, that pear and apple and this and that, all of them are from the light of God. For you, they are pictures. They actually only give you the flavor of an apple, of a pear. But by eating it, as you just keep on sipping your tea, inside of your mouth, of your palate, you taste it. And in that moment, that is how you enjoy it. But as you are swallowing, everything is gone. It's lost. It's went away. Only for that instant. You kill somebody else that you have eaten better than them, that you have eaten more than the other, only for that just small moment here. So it's only about taste and about joy, enjoyment. See, even the satanic, the devilish, that artificial taste and apple juice and pear juice, it's all a lie. We know that, and still we buy that. Even though we know it will never be 100% apple juice, never 100% pear juice. And still drink it, because like unconsciously we understood that in our subconsciousness, and our consciousness no, but our subconscious didn't. As our subconscious is not conscious, we just want to have a taste of a tree. We don't want to have the apple, but not the pear, not the bean. Our wish is actually to get that taste. And if once we tasted it, if it was truly a pear or apple, the taste was good. And that's how it is in paradise, in truth. But the shape is made of human, out of the divine light. And you can actually touch it as something firm, like in a materialistic way, because up there is also a materialistic way, but it is immortal. And you take a bite, you swallow, but in reality, it's just a perception. It's just a projection of light from the divine light. And you eat it, and you ate it, and the taste and that enjoyment, that is the secret. The taste is the secret. The taste of life. You take a bite, and as you swallow it, it vanishes, and it doesn't need any toilet, because it was actually a product of light. Everything around us is actually a product of light, but because this is part of the animalistic world, it turns into poop. For us to understand that this is a world, a planet of the animals, everything fits, and everything is gonna stink. But in paradise, my brother, in the end, everything is gonna be all right. As you are eating, it vanishes into light. And you don't have a full stomach, bloated, and you can eat endlessly. So actually it means you taste endlessly, as it's always about the taste. So the purpose of taste is to get a taste. And everything got a sense, and if you haven't understood that, it's all become nonsense. And I sent you with a human form, but with the animalistic behavior into this world. As the baby is getting into this world, their mouth are moving because they always want to eat, want to suckle, even if they can't choose it consciously. And when they're crying, and toilet, eat and drink and toilet, sleep. That is actually isn't the form of the state of an animal, because so the baby comes into this world in the human shape, doesn't act like a human, but acts like an animal. Why? Because the mind hasn't arrived yet, isn't there yet. The body is there yet, but the spirit not yet. The mind. The soul is there, but no mind. Something is still missing. And now still something is missing. That's why we're here, to get to the complete mind. And we are completely reached the mind, what is understanding. We can still ask, are you out of your mind? No, I am in my mind. It's the end of it. A happy end. Complete understanding. We understood it. Our destiny is the destiny of a true human being. To be a human, not an animal. And this includes also human behavior, not animalistic. No biting, no spitting, no fighting, no clawing, no arguing, no tearing apart, but to love, protect, and to be ashamed, to be graceful, merciful, taking care of others, and to be there for the other. May Allah give us good understanding. Did you understand a little bit what religion is there for us? Or not yet? I can explain to you until the end of times. Not yet, understood? Still. What didn't you understand yet? How to act like a monkey, but what did you not understand?
Schreib auf, kannst du mir schicken, Mail. Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tüka ileyh memerre leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tüda ileyh memerre leyali ve tulet devam. Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Only one Sultan, Hürmetul Habib, Fatiha.